wear a cloth that is mommy gave me, grandma hand down, you're going to draw the attention you're trying to take away from yourself. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey, thank you so much for coming onto my channel and for subscribing. I make videos from the Netherlands and I make videos on my faith and also a modest lifestyle. This video is a follow-up video for the video I made on style mistakes I have made and how I corrected them. And if you haven't watched that video, you can click on the card that should be up here somewhere. I will link to this video so you can watch it and so you can understand where I'm coming from. As modest ladies and as children of God, we're wonderfully and beautifully made. So today what we're just going to do is to know how to dress appropriately for our body types and to know what to stay away from. There are 5 different body types I'll be addressing in this video and how we can style them to look elegant, polished, stylish, and also just to be yourself. Before I discuss the body types, I'd like to make a very important point. When we have the same body type and have the same dress given to us, but still not look the same in the clothes. They ask me, how come? There's so many variables that play a big role in how the clothes looks on you. Yes, body types may be similar, but then age plays a big role. The person's height plays a huge role. Weight as well plays a role. Our posture and how we carry ourselves as well play a very huge role in how what we wear looks on us. The first body type we're going to be looking at in this video is the rectangular body type. So this body type is one that is very proportional. Nothing really stands out. There is nothing you're really trying to hide. So from your shoulders to your hip to your waist, you have a very proportional body, a body that is kind of clean, that nothing stands out. I'll be giving you tips on how to dress each body type and also what to avoid. For the rectangular shape or the rectangular body type, I'd advise that you wear structured clothes. Clothes that already have a waist, clothes that already have some kind of structure, you know, to the shoulders, to the waist, and on the hip. This is not tight clothes, but clothes that already have structure. Another thing you can do is a dress that is peplum or a blouse that has a clean fit from the shoulders to your midsection and then goes out, but then it's so structured that it gives an illusion of a waist. My tip for this body type is to wear shift dresses, to wear dresses that are structured, dresses that come with a waist, that come like peplum tops. If you've seen peplum tops, they are tops that have like clean lines from the top, and then when they get to the waist they flare out. Those are the type of tops that will look very nice on you, and also wearing things that could potentially add some volume to the bottom side. Another tip I would give for a lady with this body type is wear florals, wear feminine materials, soft materials, scarves, ruffles, and this will help to accentuate your elegance. Tip I'm going to give you to avoid is tucking in your shirt or your blouse, because then you look very long and attention is drawn to your body frame. The second body type we're going to be looking at is the hourglass body type. Here we've heard a lot about the hourglass body type and how it's the perfect body type, but in my opinion every body type is perfect. So in this situation, the width of your shoulder is equal to the width of your waist, or kind of almost equal. You can draw a straight line from your shoulder to your hip and it's kind of the same. And also your waist is relatively smaller to your shoulder and your hip. My 3 tips for this body types are wearing smart dresses. Wear clothes that are your size. Just because you are a modest lady and you want to dress in such a way that does not draw attention to yourself, if you wear a cloth that is mommy gave me, grandma hand down, you're going to draw the attention you're trying to take away from yourself. My second tip for this lady is wear belt. Belt is so good because you have a waist, not to draw attention to the waist, but then it does help if you're wearing a flowy dress to bring it in and your clothes is not following you, you know, that kind of thing. Last tip for this lady is to wear a wrap dress that cinches in the waist, not necessarily not tight, but then flows out from the waist going. Things to avoid for this body type is avoid wearing things that are bulky. Things that make you look slopey are not your friends. Things that make you look overly big and overly sluggish are not your friends, because normally ladies that are this shape are not always on the tall side. So if you have a body type like this and then you put on layers and then you look like the clothes are wearing you, it's not a good thing. A second thing for you to avoid is bodycon clothes and dresses. Stretchy materials are not your friend. If you really want to dress modest and you want to look in such a way that it's not drawing attention to your body, then a bodycon dress is a no-no for you. Another thing you should watch out for, which I would say is a bonus tip, is the type of fabrics you buy. The type of fabric affects how you look. Body type 3 is the oval or rounded shape of body. Here we have our older mummies and older aunties that the body and hormones and everything allows them to gain weight in their midsection. So if you're a younger lady and you think you're oval shaped, you're probably mistaken. You either have a hourglass body type or you have a rectangle body type, but then you might have gained weight in these regions, maybe due to sitting too much or due to many other things, also the type of food we eat and so on and so forth. Tips for my aunties, mummies, are for you to wear dresses that have clean, simple, straight lines. Clothes that hang from your shoulders and then go down simply. So not too many stitches, not too many things that distract, just things that are clean. You're trying to hide the midsection without bringing and drawing too much attention to it. I'm not saying oversized, I'm saying clean, straight lines. Clothes that are not doing the most, that are not tight around the midsection, clothes that are not too fitted are your friends. I know you want to look smart, and a classic example of a woman that looks elegant and beautiful and still looks chic is Queen Elizabeth. To avoid or tight fitted clothes, clothes that announce and pronounce and say, "Tommy, I am here." Avoid clothes that require you to wear a belt to accentuate and draw attention to the waist area. Body type 4 is the triangle body type, or also known as a pear. This body type is one where most of the weight is gained on the hip area. They have narrower shoulders than the hips. Your hip is a lot wider than your shoulder, then you know you're pear shaped. Key for this body type is to balance proportions. You can see that you're wider here and then smaller on the top. You would want to make sure that you compensate, not because it's a bad thing, but so that you look proportional. The first tip I would be giving to ladies that are of this shape is wear darker colors at the bottom. When you wear darker colors at the bottom, they seem to be slimmer, they help you to look smaller, and then I would advise that you wear tops that are more voluminous on the top. Since you already have a smaller shoulder, wear tops that have puff sleeves, tops that are more voluminous at the top, and then that helps to compensate for the proportion. Things to avoid are dresses. Dresses may not fit you properly. You may buy a size and you think that's your size, and then at the bottom it's very tight and at the top very loose. So I advise you invest in separates. So buy a top and a skirt and match. Another thing I would advise for you to skip are light colored skirts, because the light colored skirts draw attention to your hip. Also avoid wearing things that stop just right on the hips, because then it shows that your hips are pretty wide and then the top of your body is smaller. So the fifth and final body type is our inverted triangles. You don't have a lot of women that are this shape, but we still have some of you, and we're rooting for you and saying, hey, we see you. So for these women, the wider shoulders are the most prominent part of their silhouette. They tend to have narrower hips, narrower waists, and then it's just like the flip side of the pear-shaped woman. Tip for this lady is wear things that have volume at the bottom. You don't want to be caught wearing no bodycon skirt it's a no-no. You don't want to be caught wearing things that are slimming or fitted to the bottom of your body, because then it only draws attention to the fact that you are an inverted triangle. You want to wear things that give you more volume at the bottom. You brighter colors at the bottom, like white, like florals. Wear things that are more dramatic. High-waisted skirts are your friend because they give an illusion of the waist. Darker tops are your friends as well because you're not going to draw so much attention to your shoulders. Wearing boat necks for a lady that has a wide shoulder is not advisable. Wearing turtlenecks that accentuate your shoulders are a no-no. I advise that you wear darker blazers, wear things that are darker on the top, and then on the bottom contrast with a lighter color. Avoid things that draw too much attention to the top of your body, and just wear things that would help give you that proportion you desire. Finally, ladies, it's important for everyone to be themselves. You're not a clone of any other person, not your sister or your auntie or your mom. You are you, and no matter what any other person says, do not try to be a clone of another person. Try to dress best for your body type and then glorify God through it. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Click also on the notification bell to be notified anytime I post a video. Until next time, stay blessed, stay classy, stay elegant, and God bless. Bye.